I moved into my new apartment complex with cautious optimism. It was a quiet, diverse neighborhood. Not the cheapest, but I'd worked hard to earn a place I could finally call my own. For the first few weeks, everything was smooth. The neighbors were polite, the property was clean, and for once, peace actually felt within reach. And then came Karen. I didn't know her name at first. She was just the woman in Unit 102, a sharp-faced woman in her 50s who always looked like she just smelled something foul. She never smiled, never waved, just stared, like she was waiting for me to mess up. My first encounter with her was subtle. I was coming home with groceries and she blocked the stairway, refusing to move. I said, "Excuse me," politely, twice before she stepped aside with an exaggerated eye roll. Okay, weird. I brushed it off. But things escalated quickly. A few days later, she approached me as I was walking to my car and said, "You know, this neighborhood used to be a lot quieter before certain people started moving in." I blinked. "Certain people?" She smiled tightly. "You know exactly what I mean." I wanted to respond, but I knew it wouldn't matter. People like her don't listen. They provoke. I kept walking, but inside I was seething. That's when I decided if she tried anything again, I'd be ready. The next week, I parked in my usual spot, well within the painted lines, not blocking anything. As I stepped out, Karen came storming toward me with her phone already out. "You can't park here," she shouted. "Yes, I can. It's assigned to my unit." She stepped closer, practically vibrating with anger. "I know the manager. People like you always think you can just come in here and do whatever you want." People like me? And then it came. The rant. Full-blown, loud, vile, and unapologetically racist. She insulted my skin color, my culture, even questioned how I could afford to live there. The worst part? Other neighbors watched from behind blinds, doing nothing. But I wasn't surprised. I wasn't even mad. Because while she spewed hate, I had my phone in my hand, recording everything. Crystal clear audio, steady video. I didn't say a word. I just stared at her calmly, the red dot glowing on my screen. When she finally ran out of steam, I walked past her without saying a word. Straight to the leasing office. The manager, Monica, was professional but visibly disturbed as I played the video. She asked me to email it immediately and promised to handle it. Within hours, things moved fast. The next morning, a formal notice was taped to Karen's door. Notice of lease termination. 30 days to vacate. Apparently, this wasn't her first incident. She'd had prior complaints, verbal abuse, false reports to security, passive-aggressive notes, but nothing concrete enough for action. Until now. The video was the final straw. She tried to fight it, claimed the video was edited, claimed I had provoked her, even tried to file a harassment complaint, which backfired when the manager reviewed the raw footage and saw her approach me first. By the end of the month, she was gone. Her blinds were drawn for days, and a moving truck appeared on a Saturday morning. She never said goodbye, never apologized. And the neighborhood? It felt lighter, peaceful again. I later learned from Monica that my recording prompted the complex to revise its tenant policy, a clear zero-tolerance rule for hate speech and harassment. Since then, more tenants have felt empowered to report what they'd previously been too scared to speak up about. I never intended to be a whistleblower. I just wanted to live peacefully. But sometimes standing your ground and hitting record can change more than just your own story.